Alright guys, welcome back. This is Redtarget. Wanted to start this episode off. I think it's episode 6. Should have checked first. But anyway, I wanted to show you where I was at so far. I extended the tree farm out, made it a little bigger because I was starting to run out of saplings for my biomass. I had 2 fermenters and I was running out of saplings. Also, I did something a little different. I made me another ender chest and I put a yellow stripe in the middle and moved it over, and then went over here and added my second ender chest in up here and added it right there and made me another. I think this is actually a filter. Yeah, this is a filter. You can pull a whole stack at a time. Made a crap load of timers, and now I got my three barrels right here for my saplings, my apples, and my wood. And you'll notice something different about this barrel in particular, and I'll get to that in just a moment. I was going to tell you guys, I don't know what happened. A day or two ago, I noticed there weren't any mobs. And I still don't have that many. They just disappeared. Only ones I saw were ones that were around spawners. All the spawners I found, there'd be a mob or two there, but as far as like creepers or anything, zombies, skeletons, there was nothing. I'll tell you one thing I have not seen a single one of so far is a blasted slime. Not seen a single slime. Notice right now I have this turned off. I got over here and got to looking, and this tank was nearly full, so I've been letting it drain down a little bit because I got 3 steels now going all at one time, and it just takes a long time, I think, to make biofuel with the steels, but that's okay. But yeah, back to the mobs. It just disappeared. So I got to reading on several forums, and there was all kind of options. A lot of them about like reloading your jar files and all this kind of stuff. And be honest, I didn't want to tackle that, considering I'm running on a Ubuntu server, and it was hard enough setting up to start with. So I kept reading, and several folks have suggested that you change the server properties to peaceful. Load the server, shut it down, change the server properties back to normal, and load the server. Well, I did that today, and the mobs have showed back up. Not to me, they ain't as many as there were before, and I'm starting to notice it again. This morning after I did that, mobs was everywhere just like normal. Still no slimes, but I noticed by this afternoon, it's back is where I'm not seeing that many. Makes me think again there something's wrong. So I got to do some more research to try to figure that out. I'm sure some folks think, oh, you're running on peaceful, but it's what's on the server. But my difficulty here is on normal. So, and I've checked the server. It's definitely on normal. So got to work on that. All right. I wanted to talk about my tank a little bit. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I made the small tank for the biofuel, and I made this absurdly large tank for creosote for whatever reason. I have no idea. Quickly realized that was stupid, so I drained what little bit of creosote was in the tank and just put it in these normal little glass tanks. I forget how many here, maybe 10, and then broke this down and basically combined these 2 tanks together to make one large tank for my biofuel. About 3.4 million buckets, I guess. I don't know how many buckets that winds up being, but anyway, I should be, once this thing gets on up to almost full, then I think I'll be ready to start my steam boiler, my high pressure steam boiler, once I get there. Also, I was filling up these barrels pretty quick with like cobblestone for sure. And so anyway, I looked into these barrel upgrades and I was like, crap, you gotta have this dark iron stuff. And I got the dark iron, You know, and I got plenty of resources. I've been just resource after resource trying to get up stuff. I still don't have a quarry going yet. That's one of my goals, as quick as I can get to it. But this dark iron thing is an adventure by itself. Uh, I found out you have to have, you make these blocks of iron, that's fine. You have this thing called an igniter. Well, to get the igniter, you have to have this diamond shard. And to get the diamond shard, and I'll show you, it made 18 of these blasted things. But to get a diamond shard, you had to have like, I think it was, man, what was it, TNT? So I had to go, I had enough gunpowder from just dungeons, from all the mine shafts and stuff like that, and some of the mobs I killed early on the server. You know, I had enough gunpowder and, what was it, sand? But anyway, you had to have TNT, obsidian, I think it was, and a diamond block, you know, and then you had to have a compressor to make that. So I made a compressor, and along the way I added another biofuel engine, and they're both just touching this MFE, so it keeps it up all the time. And I made this compressor, and I made some of these overclocker upgrades, and put them in. Here's the electric furnace. I just made it touch the biofuel generator for now. And anyway, so in order to make this, you make that pattern with the, you make that, let me find that thing. Let me find it. Will it show you the recipe? No. No, it's craft paper or something like that. Yeah, it's this thing. You have to make this. So it's obsidian, TNT, and a freaking diamond block in the middle. So 9 diamonds to make that. I guess I could have went that route, couldn't I? So anyway, made that thing. Well, you have to place that piece of paper inside this. I'll explain that too. This piece of paper, you have to place it inside this crafting something or another. I forget what it's called. Craft packet maker. So anyway, you get that piece of paper, you place it in there, and you get those shards. Then you take that and a piece of netherrack, and then you have an igniter. And then you take and you lay some you lay your iron blocks out onto the, and what I did is I went way off somewhere because everybody kept saying, oh, it burnt down, you know, my entire forest or whatever. So I took it out in the middle of a desert and like on the edge of the water and placed down, I forget how many these things make, but I placed down, I don't know, 6 or 9, maybe 9, because maybe it makes 3. Yeah, that sounds right. So anyway, I placed down 9 of these iron blocks, and I just held down on the right mouse click, thinking you had to click it a bunch of times, but I think I only had to click it once. So I used up my ignite, my first one I made. But anyway, eventually the stuff just caught fire, and I caught that on video, and I'll try to attach that to the end of this video so you can see my I don't know what you call it. I was going to say epic adventure in creating dark iron, but anyway, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It was just making that shape thing, and then making that shape thing, and then having to come up with 9 more diamonds. I'm down to 11 now, but I tell you, also, I wanted to show y'all something else, and I kind of regret I did it now. I had like an iron chest, and a gold chest right here to catch overflow. And I did the upgrade. I realized you could do an upgrade which was cheaper, so I did 2 gold upgrades and a diamond upgrade. So upgraded this to gold, and diamond. Then upgraded these 2 to diamond. And said, oh, I'll upgrade a crystal because they'll be bigger. Well, they're not. The only difference between a diamond chest and a crystal chest is the crystal chest you can see inside of it. I guess that's alright, but I wonder if that affects my frame rates because I think they're getting worse. So I don't know. I hate to say it, but I don't know if I could dismantle these and get any resources out of them or downgrade them. But I might wind up putting these somewhere else or just not putting anything in them. I hadn't made up my mind yet. Uh, I get back to this. I want to go down here and show you this here. Uh, I got Bob, my trusty turtle, to work because I was like, well, I need some stuff. So I did a 20 by 20 block and just sat here and AFK and watched some YouTube videos and just searched on the internet till he finished. And basically what it is, I put like a ender chest right here and just let him drop off in the ender chest, and that was it. So anyway, I get to looking and I'm like, all right, he got finished, and I got to looking down here in some of these areas. He got to looking and I was like, I saw there was something here, I can't remember what, it caught my eye. I don't think this is the right one. I done got lost already. It's got to be the right one. Yeah, this caught. No, this can't be the right. Ah, crap. Guys, you ain't gonna believe this, but I actually set up for this. At least I thought I did. Oh, here we go. Daggone. Anyway, so I think you can already see on my little mini map up there. I found something caught my eye. I looked at him, and I'll be doggone. Right under my base, I'm saying to my, I need to go a long ways to find the mine shaft. Well, right under my base, and I hadn't gone very far, just a couple. Just looked around a little bit, but anyway, right here is a mine shaft, right? And look, it's huge. See, it's a huge ravine down through here. Right, I mean, you can look on the map and see it goes a long ways out there. So I mean, I got that right on my base, and I got to looking over here, and I think there was some iron or something. Right? Crap. There's some iron or something. So I got looking in here, and yeah, I don't want to. I've been down through here mining as much as I could get, but here's some marble, and of course, obviously I hadn't hit everything, but over here is a whole completely different ravine. You look on the map. I mean, look out across there. This thing is huge. All of this is right under my base. So I don't think I'm gonna have to go very far to find many resources. I mean, I really thought, oh, I got to build a quarry way off, and find a way to get power to it. And that's been my whole thing holding me back. I just hadn't got that far along yet. I mean, so maybe I can, I don't know, pull some of the power from that from up there from that biofuel down here, and make me a quarry right here under my house, and just get some resources there. And there was a little bit of lava right there. I've been using it, putting it in cans. So anyway, that's just one of those things. I keep saying this server's been lucky to me. Other than the fact that I can't find slimes, and my mobs keep disappearing. I mean, everything else has went really well. So anyway, and you'll notice, like, that's another thing. I was pulling those saplings out of this chest all the way up there, and that eliminates all that pipe and all of that, stuff moving through there. So I think that was a big help. Alright, and I saw a couple of videos. I think BWO even had one, but I saw a couple of them, and I'm not finished with this thing. This is just where I got to. But there's a recycler, and there's a transposer pulling straight out of the barrel, and then of course I got that recipe in this auto crafting table to make the scrap box, and then they're just going in this chest. That's how many I got so far, and I've just been pulling them out and clicking on them myself, and just here's some of the stuff that's come out of them. And somebody said you might even get a diamond out of it. I don't know. I ain't got one of those yet, but got all this little odd stuff. I think I want to make me an ender chest or something that goes into that same little system where I can dump some of this other stuff back in there and recycle it again. in my process of trying to do some, needing obsidian. I kept, of course, I don't want to use my diamonds for a pick, so it's like, how can I get obsidian? And then I remembered this igneous extruder, and I set it to obsidian, and I mean that's how much it's made right there. I originally just went and got, used aluminum and dust and made me a bunch of cans, and went and got a bunch of lava and a bunch of water, and I just hand filled it until it made enough to make my scrap, my crafting paper I needed. But anyway, I got thinking, hey, I could add this magma crucible and just stick some cobblestone in there and put an electrical engine in there, and ever so often it'll make a piece of obsidian. I mean, I've seen her. Matter of fact, I was so lazy, I took and run the water all the way back up there. I got one aqueous accumulator, and it's way up there with the fermenters. So I ran a pipe all the way down here. Been working just fine. Another little thing is I run gold pipe, but look, it stings you at certain points when you're near it. I mean, that's just strange to me. And it's insulated, so I didn't mean to do that. It's insulated, so I don't understand why it's doing it. I mean, it's also, I was thinking there was another spot right in here. But anyway, all that's run under the floor. What was I going to talk about next? Oh, this thing here. I was looking at a video, and the guy's name is BottleCapBuddies, and I'm going to put a link to this video in my description, because this thing was really cool. He basically set up a couple of, I think these are filters, because I got like one charcoal and one piece of wood in here, and basically this thing is set for, don't crash, 8 seconds with some red alloy wire, and I got this lever here so I can turn it on and off. But it keeps the wood here, charcoal here. I mean, charcoal here. It makes a piece of charcoal, and I mean that's what I got so far. And it's just been sitting here running. He had a little setup where it just was all set off by itself. I figured out a way to incorporate it inside my current barrel system without having to change anything. But that's basically what it is it pulls out of the bottom of the barrel and go, it's going to go, that's the charcoal going in the bottom, wood going to the top. And if you can't put any in there, it just goes in a loop and goes back in the barrel. And since these are the only 2 barrels I got, one for wood and one for charcoal, they just all go back in there. And one of the cool things it is, he used covers to put the wire on. I just put some wood blocks. I just put some chopped wood in there. It served my purpose anyway. So that's pretty neat. I thought it worked out pretty good. How do you see? And like I say, I'll put a description in I'll put a link in my description. And since I was hoping to find slimes, I really was, because then I could have used a slime ball and took all of this blaze powder that I mostly got from wandering around in deserts. There's this flower that's lit up. You click it and you get a blaze powder. I was going to take the slime balls and this and make magma cream, but I had to wind up just going to the nether and just keep killing those little magma slime things and till I got enough. And that's what I wound up doing. And I dug up. I've been got a lot of the nether brick from that nether fortress was in there, and I got some soul sand. It took me a while to find that. It wasn't nowhere near close, but I think I need which the 9 should give me 34. Is that right? Yeah, 36. I think I'll have like 4 left over, or 2 left over. I don't know how many I have left over, but anyway, we're fixing to make this, because I've been trying to get to this so I can make steel plates so I can move on to the next thing. So I think it's like you put these down here, and this is a solid one, and then you do this one, and it's hollow, and then you do this one, and it's hollow. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to jump on top of that. So there we go. And then this one's another solid one. And there we go. And now I should be able to put charcoal in here and an iron ingot and get steel and be able to move forward on making some plates and all. And that way I can work on making. I need, I'm gonna need I guess a mining drill or a diamond drill to whatever to make the quarry. Gotta make a quarry. So yeah, I need a diamond drill. I was thinking, crap, that's titanium plates. Plate bending machine. Anyway, I was thinking in some process I need just steel plates, but maybe it was to make the first drill. Let's see, just a regular mining drill. That was it, wasn't it? All them diamonds. There we go. The mining drill, you gotta have steel plates. So I gotta have steel. I mean, that's the whole point of it. And there's my first block of steel. You just saw it in the video. My first ever block of steel on the server. I guess that's all I got, guys. And I just want to say I appreciate any views I get. And if you enjoyed the video, leave me a like. If there's anything you want to see me do next, leave a comment, and I'll try my best to do it. I'm learning. I'm trying this. I've never played the FTP Ultimate Pack, and really haven't played FTP a whole lot. So I've been trying to just take it a little bit at a time. It seems like it taking me a longer time than most to get to a certain point, but I think it's just I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't have that many resources. I am going, like I say, I'm going to try to attach a little short, like just a few second clip at the end of this video of me setting those iron blocks on fire and using them in my igniter. Just want to say thanks again, guys, and leave a like, subscribe, comment. Thank you. Just a quick view. I made these blocks, and I finally made one of these raised igniters. Took a lot of resources to get to this point, but because I want some dark iron and to increase the size of my chest. And I'm a long ways from my base out in a desert somewhere, in one of these deserts I found. I understand this thing burns a big area. I'm gonna right click this and let's see what happens. So is it? Well, that went quick. So you just get like, I should have just clicked it one time instead of a bunch of times. Crap. Well. And there it goes, burning the sand. I wonder if it changes it to glass or something. Can you put that out? Yeah. Oh yeah. Not near as bad as I thought it was. Yeah, when I made the, you have to make a diamond shard for the igniter, which takes a diamond block, but it makes 18 shards. So I guess I'll know better next time.